Good morning, third graders. How are you today? I hope all of you are okay. Today we will read some new pages in our selection. Goodbye 382 Shin Dong. So I want all of you now to open page 276 277. Watch and listen carefully. Let's get started. As usual, before we start what we do, we summarize. Alright, at the beginning of the story I told you that the Korean girl Jangmi is so sad because she leaves Korea and she is moving to America, leaving behind lovely things and memories like the monsoon rains, the willow tree, the family, the friends, best friend, Kisoni, her favorite fruit, the chummy. Also, I told you that the neighbors and the family friends came to say goodbye and have farewell lunch together. They had fun, they sang some traditional Korean songs, and few hours later it was time to leave. They took taxi to the airport and Kisuni started to cry goodbye 382 Shindangdong. And on the airplane she started to feel homesick when she looked down at the fishing boats rocking in the ocean. Also she had a conversation with her parents about that she can't understand English, and they told her that it's not hard, it's so easy, and they told her what the meaning of Jangmi, her name in English, which means rose. And then they finally reached their new home in America, and it was just as exactly as her parents described it. Alright? Now we will read the new pages 276 277. I want all of you now to listen carefully.
Quickly filled up with furniture in big brown boxes. The box marked "Lovely Things" was the last to arrive. I unpacked all my possessions. I hung my hand-painted scrolls and colorful fans on the walls. I placed my silk cushions and straw mats on the floor. Then came another knock. To our surprise, a parade of neighbors waltzed in carrying plates of curious food. There were pink and white iced cakes and warm pans containing something called casseroles. A girl my age wandered up to me with a small glass bowl. Inside the bowl were colorful balls. They smelled fruity. She pointed to a red ball and said, "Watermelon." She pointed to an orange ball and said, "Cantaloupe." Lastly, she pointed to a green ball and said, "Honeydew." I took a green ball and tasted it. It was as sweet and delicious as chummy. The girl asked me a question, but I couldn't understand her. She wants to know what kind of fruit you eat in Korea, Dad stepped in. "Chummy," I replied. "Chummy," the girl repeated, then giggled, just like Kisuni.
And now let's explain this page with its difficult words, okay? The house quickly filled up with furniture and big brown boxes. The books marked "Lovely Things" was the last to arrive, so the house quickly was full of what? Furniture. What's the meaning of furniture? Furniture means items or things such as chairs, sofas, TVs, carpets, curtains, fans, beds, drawers, tables, and so on. Such things help us live in our house. All these stuff are called furniture. They make our life comfortable. Okay? This is furniture. Right. And big brown boxes. The box marked lovely things was the last one to arrive. The lovely things box belongs to Jangmi. I unpacked all my possessions. What's the meaning of unpack? So pack means to put things inside a case or a box, as this man is doing. He is packing his stuff, his items, his clothes. Alright, so that's pack, to put inside. What's the meaning of unpack? Unpack means to remove, to take things from inside to outside. Remove things from a bag or a box to outside. Okay? And if you focus, you'll find that pack is the root word and on is a prefix. And on means not. Not put means to remove. Okay. She took out all her possessions. I hung my hand painted scrolls and colorful fans on the walls. What's the meaning of hung? Hung is the past symbol of hang, and hang means to fix into the wall. Fix something into the wall, as you see. Fix into the wall. She fixed into the wall her hand painted scrolls and colorful fans on the walls. I placed my silk cushions and straw mats on the floor. Then she started to spread the cushions and the straw mats on the ground, on the floor. Then came another knock. So the first knock was people bringing what? Furniture and the boxes. The second knock, let's find out who is knocking the door. To our surprise, a parade of neighbors waltzed. Be careful, waltzed. The T is silent and the Z is said or makes the sound sa. Waltzed. Waltzed in, carrying, holding what? Plates of curious. Curious means strange food. So, what's the meaning of parade? Parade means a line of people, a large number of people, a group of people. So, a group of what? Of people who are their neighbors. Waltzed. What's the meaning of waltzed? Let's find out. To walk to walk quickly and with confidence. To walk quickly and with confidence. So a group of people came into the house carrying plates of strange food. Okay. There were pink and white iced cakes and warm pans containing something called casseroles. What are casseroles? Look, a deep container for holding food. That's a casserole. A deep container to hold or to keep food in. Okay, for food. A girl my age wandered up to me with a small glass bowl. Okay, look at the illustration. She's talking about this girl. As you see, she looks American. Her face looks strange to Jangmi. So a girl at her age, at the same age, and I told you at the beginning of the story that Jangmi is how old is she? 8 years old. 8 years old. So she wandered. She walked around slowly. She came to me slowly with a small bowl. This is the small bowl, the glass bowl. Containing what? It was containing colorful balls. They smelled fruity, tasty. She pointed to a red ball and said, watermelon. Then she pointed to an orange ball and said, cantaloupe. Lastly, she pointed to a green ball and said, honeydew. So, 3 flavors: watermelon, cantaloupe, and honeydew in the glass bowl. Okay. I took a green ball and tasted it. It was as sweet and delicious as chummy. It was tasty, with the taste of chummy she had in Korea. The girl asked me a question, but I couldn't understand her. Why? Because Jangmi doesn't know English. She can't understand English. She wants to know what kind of fruit you eat in Korea. Dad stepped in. Dad took some steps and came in the situation. Why? To translate what the girl is saying in English into Korean, because Jangmi doesn't know English. Chummy, I replied. Chummy? The girl repeated, then giggled, just like Kisoni. What's the meaning of giggle? Look, to laugh in a silly way. She is giggling and he giggled too. Okay, giggle means to laugh in a silly way. Alright. Now it's time for questions. Let's check our understanding of this text. What are Jangmi's lovely things? Alright. Let's go back to the text to find where the lovely things were mentioned. The books marked lovely things. Came back later and she unpacked it. The positions in the brown books. What were in the books? The hand painted scrolls, the colorful fans, and the silk cushions, and what else? And the straw mats. All of these are her lovely things that were in the big brown books with the mark lovely things. If I ask you to go back to the text to find the answer. Next, what did the neighbors bring to Jangmi's family? Where the word neighbors mentioned in the text. Let's go back. So a parade of people, of neighbors, waltzed in, holding what? Plates of curious food. What was it? Pink and white iced cakes, warm buns called casserole. Go back to the text to find the answer. It's so easy. What the small glass bowl had? What was inside in the glass bowl? Where the small glass bowl mentioned? Here, when the girl at her age walked slowly towards her, holding a glass bowl. What was inside? Colorful balls. Watermelon, red ball, orange ball, cantaloupe, green ball, honeydew. All of these were inside the glass bowl. Right. Why the girl giggled? why the girl laughed with the word giggled mentioned in the text here. So why? Because when she asked her about her favorite fruit in Korea, she answered chummy, and chummy looked strange to the American girl. That's why she laughed in the same way as Kusuni laughed when she said honeydew when they were in Korea before leaving. Alright. Wow. Well done. Thanks a lot for watching me. Till we meet again, stay safe, stay home. Goodbye.